Hello, Midwestern movie reviewer here with another movie review. Tonight I saw If in theaters. This movie was written and directed by John Krasinski, and it stars John Krasinski, Ryan Reynolds, and a long list of actors. I'm just going to read them off, so please bear with me. This movie has Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Louis Gossett Jr., Bobby Moynihan, Steve Carell, Maya Rudolph, Emily Blunt, Awkwafina, Blake Lively, Matt Damon, Vince Vaughn, Bradley Cooper, Jon Stewart, Sebastian Maniscalco, you know that guy, George Clooney, Amy Schumer, and then of course Ryan Reynolds, John Krasinski, Kaylee Fleming, and Fiona Shaw. So with this many actors in a movie, and especially so many comedy or just really strong actors, you would think this movie would be hilarious or just amazing in some kind of way. It is a mixed bag. I'm gonna have to be honest, it's a mixed bag. The story that you see in the trailer is deceptive. I'm gonna say that first. If you look at the trailer, it looks like it's a laugh party, dancing, creatures, party, just jokes, humor, people falling, just laugh a minute. Then you get in this movie and it's something different. So the basic story of this is John Krasinski's daughter, somehow all of a sudden she has the power of being able to see imaginary friends. So she decides to take it upon herself to make this a job where she's reconnecting children or adults with their imaginary friends. And they call it like a matchmaking thing. That's what you see in the trailer. The movie's something different, and since I do not provide spoilers, I'm not going to go into exactly what it was, but I want you to find that out on your own. So there are things that I loved about this movie. It was very touching. It has so much nostalgia for childhood. You just sit there in your mind the entire time thinking about when you were a child and you used your imagination and what you were into. It really captures that well. And also that push and pull from childhood to adulthood. You want to grow up, you want to be a kid. It captures that so well. The camera work in some of the scenes are so beautiful. And I cried a few times in this movie. It's written and directed by John Krasinski. He did a great job. It's amusing, it's sweet, it's not really funny. You're not really laughing out loud. Maybe once there was a laugh. What I did not like about this movie was it was so slow in a lot of parts and boring. Think about if you're watching somebody doing a job interview, that's boring. So then you put a cartoon character getting a job interview. Still kind of, it's weird, but still kind of boring because it's a job interview. And a lot of this movie appears to be that. I don't know. There was one thing about this movie that I found weird and a little uncomfortable. I really want you to comment after you see this movie. What did you think of this? You have this you see it in the previews, this young girl running around with Ryan Reynolds, some strange man, most of the movie with no other parents or guardians around. Her grandmother doesn't know where she's at. Her dad doesn't know where she's at. That was weird to me. And I know it wasn't any kind of like he's a creep or anything, but still in this day and age, it's weird when you have a stranger with a child that isn't related to him, is not a friend's child. It was weird. Whether it's a girl or a boy, it would have been weird and it felt weird to me. I don't know. Maybe that's my own insecurities or, paranoia, but I found that a little unnerving. Let me know what you think. And if you like movie reviews, please like and subscribe. And that way also hit the notification bell and you'll be notified whenever new movie reviews come out. I do not provide spoilers, but I let you know if it's good or not, if it's worth your time and money. So this movie, although it's a mixed bag, at the end of it, I was touched, moved, and thought, well, this is very sweet. And I looked around to see what was the audience thinking of this movie. And a woman and her child were asking each other, "Hey, did you like this?" And he said yes. And he said, "Mom, did you like it?" And she said, "It was perfect. It was everything a movie should be." And she loved it. She said she loved it. So I think this movie does have an audience, maybe parents with their children, and it's very touching. My daughter, she's older, so it's more me thinking about it from my childhood, and that's been a long time ago. So um, I did enjoy it. I'll say I enjoyed it, but it just did not hit me as a perfect movie. It was pretty boring to me in a lot of parts. So let me know what you thought. And please stay tuned for another movie review soon. Midwestern Movie Reviewer out.